Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your monthly reading for December, and as well, happy Friday the 13th. At the end of the reading, I will pull a card from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck for you. Stay tuned for that. But these are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it does resonate, feel free to leave a comment down below, as well as hit that like and subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. But let's dive right on into it now. What's going on with Virgo's energy for December, please? So this is you. This is what crosses you or challenge for December. Your conscious energy, your unconscious energy, your past, your future, your attitude towards the situation, energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, hopes and fears, and the possible outcome of the situation. Alrighty. So, for your energy for the month of December, Virgo, you get to the 9 of Pentacles. So, feeling very abundant, very financially secure. You may be purchasing some special gifts for yourself in December. For what crosses you, or your challenge for December, you get to the Hanged Man. In this deck, it is called the Patient Witch. So I don't know if you're waiting for more money to come in so you can make a purchase for yourself, or if this is just some intentional I can never say procrastination that you're doing in December for some reason. For your conscious energy, you get to the 3 of Cups. So focused on friendships, focused on gathering with family possibly. Having some sort of get-together. For your unconscious energy, you get the King of Swords. Okay, so being very logical, very analytical, possibly getting stuck in your own head a little bit. For your past, you get the 5 of Wands. So sort of conflict. Maybe you had to fight for a promotion at work, or just like a petty little conflict where everybody's talking and nobody's really listening. This card says, a good coven lets every witch have a say. For your future energy, you get to the Sun. So that's great energy. So happiness, fulfillment, peace, joy. So that's great. For your attitude towards a situation, you get to the Ace of Cups. So feeling very full of love. Your cup is kind of overflowing. Feeling very generous and inspired. Kind of like a lovey-dovey energy you want to bestow onto other people. For the energy that surrounds you, you may not be aware of, you get to the Magician. So I feel like we don't always realize that our thoughts and our, feelings are always constantly creating our reality. So maybe that's what that is, or if you are unconsciously manifesting something for yourself. For your hopes and fears, you get to the Hierophant. So maybe wanting something a little bit more traditional, wanting to kind of go down a tried and true path, at the same time kind of afraid of conforming to society's standards. For the possible outcome of the situation in December, you get the Death card. In this deck, it is called the Broom, because you're sweeping away the old you and making room for something better. Yeah, so that's exactly what this card says. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. Alrighty, but let's get into the clarifications. We'll start with the 9 of Pentacles for your energy for December, Virgo. What is the 9 of Pentacles here for Virgo's energy for December? Okay. For the 9 of Pentacles, you get to the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the Strength card. Okay. I feel like you may be having to make a decision about where or how you are going to accumulate this wealth, or where you're going to invest this this material wealth that you do have. Feels like this is taking a lot of courage, a lot of bravery, a lot of inner strength for you to kind of having to make a decision. I don't know if it's in regards to some sort of friendship that you have, some sort of friendship dynamic, if somehow they're involved in this. But it is interesting. Let's clarify the Hanged Man for your challenge. What's crossing you in December? Okay. For the Hanged Man, you get the Judgment card, the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Okay. I'm getting a sense that you're waiting for the right time to emotionally disconnect from something. I feel like you don't see it in the bigger picture of what you want for your life. You're kind of just procrastinating on walking away from it. I feel like you're already a little emotionally disconnected from it. But you haven't really taken that action yet of physically walking away. Although you feel like you have, kind of. Like you're not really there, but... And this is kind of something that you feel has to happen, that you kind of feel called to do for some reason. I don't know if it's your intuition or something is just guiding you, telling you that this is not what you want anymore. And maybe that's the decision that you're having to make. And you may be getting the support of your friends and family in order to gather the strength and the courage to walk away from this. Let's clarify the Three of Cups for your conscious energy. Okay. For the Three of Cups, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Justice card. Okay. This could also be, because with the your energy, the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Two of Swords, I don't know if some friend is kind of asking you for some financial help at the moment, and you're kind of trying to decide if you're able to give that to them or if you even should, maybe fearing being kind of taken advantage of, if that's kind of the situation you're disconnecting from, or if this is... and that's causing a lot of conflict within you. You're trying to do the right thing, but not really sure which way is the right answer. If you give this loan to them or you help them out. Sorry if you can hear my dishwasher. If that's the right thing, or if it's better to not intervene and let them figure it out themselves. Or this could be them helping you through some sort of conflict, trying to find the best path forward, trying to help you find the truth and bring balance and peace back into your life. Back into your life, or kind of just restore this sense of justice. Like a feeling that things happened the way that they were supposed to. Or that they will happen the way they're supposed to. Let's clarify the King of Swords for your unconscious energy. Alright, it's the King of Swords here for Virgo. For the King of Swords, you get the World card, the Moon, the Page of Wands. Interesting. I feel like you are thinking that you have kind of reached this level of accomplishment, or this level of being kind of this level of achievement where you're kind of at one with the world. You understand your purpose and the purpose of everything, you know, your place in the world, and everybody has its place and its purpose. But deep down inside, I feel like you are aware that you don't really have that yet, but you're kind of doing this fake it till you make it thing, until you do achieve that sense of oneness and achievement and kind of completing a cycle. It feels like you're showing me that you've got it all figured out, but deep down inside you know that there's a lot that you still have to learn, and a lot of experiences you still have to a lot of experiences you need to be a part of in order to kind of get that sense or that feeling. Let's clarify the Five of Wands for your past. Okay. For the Five of Wands, you get the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Chariot. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this more as a work sense of a conflict of kind of fighting for your position, your job. The Chariot here being very determined, very driven to attain that position, that higher position that you were kind of fighting for, making sure your voice is being heard in all like conferences, or just making sure that people know that this is something that you want and you were willing to fight for it and kind of stick your neck out there. And it seems like you did actually attain that position. There's a sense of success and recognition for that success and that hard work that you did put in the past there. Let's clarify the Sun for your future energy. Okay. For the Sun card, you get the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole lot of happiness, there's a whole lot of love in the future here for you, as well as you are kind of being a little bit more logical about this path that you are on, or the path that you are planning to take in the future. Again, kind of reverting back to that tradition, considering if the traditional path is the best path forward. Being very honest and blunt with the people around you as well as with yourself. And I feel like that brings you a lot of happiness. Being able to be honest with yourself feels like an accomplishment within itself. Even though sometimes we may really, really want something, or we think we really, really want something, or we feel like that, when we think things through, it's not always the case of realizing what's best for us or not. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups for your attitude towards the situation. Okay, for the Ace of Cups, you get the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Sun card. Alrighty, yeah, so very good financial standing. You have a good balance, it seems like, or you think you have a good balance between your head and your heart, but at the same time, always being aware that there is, you know, a time and a place where you need to take a break, in case, like, when you feel like you may be on the edge of being burnt out. Um, it feels like when you take that time to yourself to really, you know, analyze the situation, do some introspection, possibly do some healing, that really fills your cup back up, so you can then provide that love to not only yourself but the people around you as well. That's great. Great. Let's clarify the Magician for the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of. Okay. For the Magician, you get the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, the Hanged Man. Okay. I feel like you're manifesting, or you just have kind of like this energy about you of manifesting all of your hopes and your dreams. You feel like you've got everything under control, but at the same time, it feels like you're always waiting for, you know, these dreams to come true, to feel that sense of kind of emotional fulfillment that you're waiting for. Even when you do attain the things that you had previously wanted, I feel like even then you're still kind of like waiting for the next thing, instead of kind of relishing in your accomplishments and feeling those emotions from that. Feels like you're always on a mission for something better, something more fulfilling. Let's clarify the Hierophant for your hopes and fears. For the Hierophant, you get the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Wands. Okay. I feel like there is a traditional path that you do feel emotionally called to, that kind of, you know, fills you with a lot of inspiration, kind of gets that emotional side of you excited. At the same time, you are afraid of it. It's like kind of keeps you up at night, gives you anxiety. Even just the planning process, or even entertaining the idea of it, although it does, you know, it feels like it emotionally resonates with you, but it also scares you at the same time. It's interesting. Let's clarify the Death card for the possible outcome for December for you, Virgo. Okay. Interesting. So for the Death card, you get the Three of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups. I don't know if this is necessarily an ending or kind of letting go of this idea that you had about what makes a community, what makes a emotionally fulfilling life. I feel like you're maybe separating the, your family doesn't have to actually be your blood relatives. It's like the people that you surround yourself with. It's the family that you create for yourself. So there's this idea that you had from your childhood, maybe a little bit, of what you wanted, that you're kind of shifting and, you know, transforming into something new, that's something that actually aligns with your current situation and what you foresee for yourself in the future. Let's get a card from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck for you. A card for Virgo's energy for December, please. Stone Circle, the sacred landscape. Read a little bit from here for you. If I can find it, there it is. Okay. This card emphasizes the need to recognize and honor the cycles and seasons of our own bodies and our own lives. The body is also a sacred site. In what ways might you bring yourself into a greater attunement with yours? How might you recognize its need for rest at certain times and delight in its strength and energy at others? The body, in a very real sense, is our soulmate. Our journey through life depends on it. The body is literally the ground of our being. This card invites us to consider that ground as sacred. Alrighty. Well, that is all I have for you for the month of December. Virgo, I really hope this helped, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Friday the 13th. Go have some fun.